After 10 days of continuous shelling of Ukraine by occupiers, the humanitarian corridors from the cities of Mariupol and Volnovakha have finally been agreed on. These cities have suffered devastating hits from the enemy since the beginning of the war. Ceasefire must go into effect during the evacuation of people and delivery of humanitarian goods, emphasized the Deputy Prime Minister of Ukraine, Irina Vereshchuk. However, Ukrainian military report that Russian troops used temporary silent mode to move forward. We are now checking this information. As of 11 a.m., the shelling stopped only in Donetsk region, whilst in Zaporizhia region, where there are also humanitarian routes, fighting continues. More than 200,000 people are to be evacuated from the cities of Mariupol and Volnovakha through humanitarian corridors. Each convoy will be led by the representatives of the Red Cross. Ukrainian authorities assure that if the occupiers follow the agreements, humanitarian corridors will be created in other regions as well. We collect information from all regions: Sumy, Chernihiv, Zaporizhia. We know, we remember. Kyiv Oblast, Dnipro, Bogdanivka, Kherson. We know everything, and we are working on evacuation routes. On March the 5th, Energodar city officials were unable to access their workplaces. The occupiers blocked the administrative building. Therefore, officials are forced to work in a local pizza house, said the first deputy mayor Ivan Samoyduk.
Our local authorities are working under the flags of Ukraine, and we can't stop working because we need to keep the utilities running.
At the same time, the occupiers are spreading information that local authorities prohibit selling bread. This is fake news. Officials say there is simply nothing to sell. The city is cut off by the Russians from food supplies. The largest nuclear power plant in Europe operates in the city of Energodar. The occupiers fired at it on the night of March the 4th and surrounded the perimeter in the afternoon of the same day. Currently, the radiation level near the nuclear power plant is normal. However, any severe damage to the plant threatens the security of Ukraine and also of the whole Europe. People in the occupied cities confront the occupiers unarmed. In the city of Melitopol, Zaporizhia region, locals blocked a Russian convoy. People literally lay down in front of military cars and did not run away despite gunshots. And in Kherson, also situated in the south of the country, people with Ukrainian flags gathered in the central square. They shouted, "United and inseparable Ukraine." Ukraine and the world demand that NATO closes the Ukrainian sky. 74% of Americans support this decision in the United States.
Ukrainians all around the world. There's 65 million of you. Those who became Ukrainian due to the call of spirit and conscience. There's hundreds of millions of you. Go out on all city squares around the world on the 5th and 6th of March and demand to close the sky above your motherland, because they want to take away your motherland.